I'm excited to see all the nice little changes and definitely a lot of things that we haven't thought about before.
I love it. That is exactly what you want to see. I guess when you're building it, you don't even think of those things. It looks awesome. I'm super thrilled.
Yeah, it looks great.
This is Katie and Jen. They're the owners of Hollowbay. And while they've both run successful online stores before, they're just not seeing the same results with their latest endeavor. So we brought in Ryan, a Shopify and e-commerce expert, to give them a complete Shopify store makeover, teach them what to do and not to do when it comes to setting up a Shopify store, and ultimately help get more sales.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I got my start in e-commerce probably around 7 years ago with my own dropshipping store that I had at the time. I did pretty well in the beginning. My first 2 years, I eventually transitioned over to Printify for my third year. And in that third year, I reached almost $1 million in revenue. Became a top seller in Shopify and a top seller in Printify.
My name is Katie. I'm the part owner of Hollowbay, which is a seasonal clothing line. So I have a business with my friend Jen. We actually met with our other businesses, so small business buddies, which is fun. I think we've done a really great job of, being able to actually get traffic to our store, but we haven't seen the conversion that we would like. So I think what we're hoping most out of this is obviously just a higher conversion rate with the website, make the finer tweaks, things that the customers really need to see that maybe we've missed so far that should help with once we're bringing that traffic in.
First thing you see is the green background. It's kind of prominent. Ideally for maybe for readability purposes and kind of, user interface, user experience, I would probably maybe go do away with the green being a primary color on the website. More of like an accent is kind of good to be using a lot of white space. Just because it's it's easier to read things on the screen. The green is just kind of distracting in a sense. I really do like the custom mockups much better than using like pictures of sweaters and t-shirts by itself. I see you have links to the different collections. Probably add a little more depth to that if someone wants to look for specifically for like t-shirts. Is also important for navigation wise. The content of the page. Get rid of that default descriptions and titles that it's nice to have the default there, but you should really customize it on your side. You don't need to say adult t-shirt because obviously the mock-up is showing adult. I don't like having unnecessary words in any titles or descriptions like that. You want to kind of make the name of the shirt, so like send it kind of more prominent, so move that to the first, to the left. It could be like send it t-shirt or send it tee. A sizing table we could probably do away with as well. Maybe add a button that users can click, sizing guide or sizing table that either opens a pop-up of the size table, or maybe directs them to open a new page that has the sizing guidelines for all the products. I think maybe adding a little more depth to the footer as well, organizing your policy pages a little more logically, having terms of service, things like that should be at the bottom because no one's going to be clicking on that anyways. Obviously, your brand is a little more fun. That's okay. You can add more fun aspects to that as well, but you should always, stay professional as possible.
It's been hard to kind of keep people really engaged with the new products. I don't know if you have any insights on what colors are best to offer or what products you like best from Printify.
It's really good to hear that you're even thinking about those things. A lot of times they're offering the whole color range, which is, from a consumer perspective, they see 20 colors, it's kind of just overwhelming them. If you only give them three options, they're more likely to make a decision to actually buy something.
So if you have any suggestions regarding shipping, we've been struggling to sort of find a balance on price, being able to offer discounts as incentives, and obviously play with shipping.
It's not necessarily going to be just the design. I'm going to help you kind of rebuild the business itself to become more profitable. Having a nice designed website is obviously very important for conversions. But things like your pricing structure and shipping are also factors that really play into your conversion. Try to be a little more psychological with customers and trying to increase your conversion rates. Customers really see the first number on the left. So even making it $34.99, that's just a small thing that can make a big difference, really. I think in terms of building a brand, social media marketing So like Instagram ads and Facebook ads are going to be your best bets. Before you do any kind of any paid advertising, you definitely want to have a nice, professional, optimized website.
First order of business is to get all your products organized, get product titles redone, product descriptions redone, get everything optimized, everything looking uniform and consistent. So that kind of involves removing unnecessary words, from the product titles, like adult crew neck sweatshirt or adult t-shirt across all titles. Get rid of all of that and bringing the name of the product first. So yeah, that's the first step really. And then let's get right to it. I just finished creating your new collections. I saw that you just didn't have really those standard collections, for people looking specifically for a certain type of product. So that's things like t-shirts, hats, bags, sweatshirts, things like that. If someone's coming to your store and they're specifically looking for just t-shirts, you just want to have that in the menu and ready to go. Just letting you know that I finished up your homepage. I think it came out quite nicely and you're gonna love it. The homepage was a big design portion of the project, so glad to get that out. So now I'm gonna be moving on to your product pages, collection pages, and any kind of other pages that you may have on the website. So just letting you know that I just finished up setting up your product pages, your collection pages, and pretty much every other page on the website. Now that the design is all finished up for the project, what's left to do is just finish up some small back-end things and we're pretty much good to go.
This is the new website, the new homepage. So I have, standard home, shop all, shop the series, brand ambassador. I know that was important for you guys, and About Us. A little bit of mega menus here going on.
Ooh.
Makes it a little.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love the header already. It looks awesome.
Thank you. Like the way that it kind of, brings out the mock-up and have this, smiling person right in the front. It keeps it sets the tone as they scroll down the website. I know that you wanted to do some charity aspect of your website, giving back, donating a portion of sales to certain charities. This could be a nice section where to highlight that.
I really like that.
Yeah.
How it's like overlaid and inset looks really good.
Yeah, and it's like so clean.
I like the contrast.
It's so clean, but it also there's so much to see.
Scroll down
here. It's a vibe.
Yeah,
it's awesome. And I think that's key because that's where our biggest challenge was the converting aspect. So now they can kind of see everything, right? And I actually love the white, how you've used white, but you also incorporated our brand color, because before we just were completely our brand color.
Plugged in your Instagram. Obviously, you've seen this before, but they can just click, pull up the post on Instagram, and if they want to see it directly on Instagram, they click again.
Love.
Another menu here, just to showcase your collections again. And also, I elaborated more on your policy pages. But yeah, this is going to be the product page. So I have, on the side here is all the product details and whatnot, price and everything. And then, image, there's going to be a zoom button as well.
I love it. That is exactly what you want to see. I guess when you're building it, you don't even think of those things. But now looking at this, it's like, oh my God, that's clear as day. As
you scroll to the bottom, it brings up this little section here. So it keeps them, keeps the add to cart button still at top of mind, even with that when they're away from the product page. Here is a collection page. Pretty standard stuff. You don't have to go too crazy with collection pages, especially when the collections don't have too much going on. But this still looks pretty clean. So I did remove the sizing thing because I don't think it's too necessary when you say it's true to size. Here is going to be your brand ambassador page. I pretty much modeled it after what you have currently, but just made it a little more cleaner. Next, from the menu is your About section. Again, modeled a little bit more after what you guys had, but just made it still more cleaner. Bolded the text here. Welcome to Holiday. We're so happy that you're here. Quick contact us page. I don't think you guys had a contact us page on the current site, so I added a contact page here. Quick contact form. In terms of pages, at the bottom here, you see I included a fax page. I think you guys did have one as well, but I kind of focused on what people are really interested about, the actual questions that people are going to be asking. Then we have the cart page. Actually, I want to see the actual cart. It does open a sidebar, and I also added a free shipping bar, so people know just about how much they need to actually get free shipping.
It looks amazing.
So again, this looks a lot cleaner, straight to the point, price details, your free shipping bar, taxes and shipping and things like that.
Yeah, that looks like profesh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, also, I did add a loyalty program. If you notice the button at the bottom here, a rewards and loyalty program. So if you click it, it'll show you welcome to Holiday, become a member. This is also encouraging people to join, give their email address, join your mailing list, things like that.
Holidalas.
It looks awesome. I'm super thrilled.
Yeah, it looks great for me.
Yeah, and for me, one thing that I was really needs to change is that conversion. Like the fact that we have all these little, I don't know, even just the description, the feature, just on that description page to the rewards to there's so many little things that are huge that we were missing. So yeah. I'm excited to see how this does convert, because people were coming to our website, but we weren't getting the conversion. So
yeah, it'll be great to see the change. And also I think it was awesome having someone else look at our pricing structure and stuff for us, because that's something that we're both really new to with clothing. So yeah, it's exciting to see sort of how it will go over the next couple of months.
Yeah, apparel's hard, but looking at this website, it's just oh my God, it looks so fun. And I love the charity piece that we added, and that can live and breathe there. So
yeah, it gives us something more to kind of
all year
as well. Yeah.
Good job, team. I'm very excited.
Wowza. Holibay's transformation is simply stunning, isn't it? Are you struggling to get those desired results in your Shopify store? Take a note from Ryan and let us know down below how we could help. Who knows, maybe you'll be up next for a total Shopify store makeover. And that little thumb button down there looks like it needs a little makeover too. So go ahead and give it a click, and for more stories like Katie and Jen's, subscribe to Printify.